Joining us now from Capitol Hill, Democratic Senator Cortez Masto of Nevada. Senator, thanks so much for joining us. And let me get your immediate reaction to the words we just heard from the President of the United States going after Deborah Ramirez, the second accuser.
Hi, Wolf. It's good to talk with you. Listen, these are serious allegations, and that's why I think many of my colleagues and I have been very clear. We need to finish the background investigation. That means the FBI needs to reopen it. Go through and take a look at these allegations, put that information together, and then provide it to the senators so that then we can have a fair and open hearing and have all of this information before us.
Have you already announced, by the way, how you're going to vote on Judge Kavanaugh's confirmation?
I have. So, like the previous confirmation, I take my advice and consent role here in the Senate very seriously. So I want an opportunity to review his court rulings and some of his writings. I wanted to actually see how he responded to the questioning in the Senate Judiciary Committee. I'm not on that committee. And then I wanted to take the time to go into the committee confidential documents, which I think were inappropriately identified as committee confidential, but spend some time to go through that. The only thing I did not get an opportunity to do was sit and meet with Judge Kavanaugh, but I will tell you, based on the information that I've seen, I disagree with his judicial philosophy. I think it's extreme, particularly if you just look at the Garza case. I think he is, unfortunately, I have concerns he's going to roll back Roe versus Wade. And really, my fight has always been for reproductive rights for women, the freedom for reproductive rights, and I have concerns of where he's going to take the court.
As you know, Republicans on the Senate Judiciary Committee are planning to have a female outside counsel actually do their questioning of Kavanaugh's initial accuser, Christine Blasey Ford, the California professor. But Professor Ford wants the senators on the committee to handle the questioning. And in a letter to the Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, a lawyer for Ford says this: "This is not a criminal trial for which the involvement of an experienced sex crimes prosecutor would be appropriate. Neither Dr. Blasey Ford nor Judge Kavanaugh is on trial. The goal should be to develop the relevant facts, not try a case." What do you think of the decision of the Republicans not to question Professor Ford directly, but to have an outside female counsel do that?
Well, apparently only in the Senate is one place where you can have somebody come in and do the job for you. And I disagree with that. I think this is a senator's role. And we should be asking the question. I absolutely agree that there's this conflation between somehow this being a criminal trial and we are triers of fact. We are not. We are not determining guilt. What we are determining is whether Judge Kavanaugh is fit to sit on the highest court of the land in a lifetime appointment. That means all of his work background, his character, his fitness to sit on the bench, that's open. And we should be asking those questions to make that determination of whether we're supporting him or not. That's why I go back to this. We need to finish the background investigation, and then we have that fair and open hearing. At the end of the day, I think many of my colleagues are looking for that. But it is our role to ask the questions, and it is our role to, at the end of the day, make a determination whether he should fit. Not whether he's guilty, but whether he should be sitting on the highest court of the land.
And do you think the Judiciary Committee should also invite Deborah Ramirez, the second woman, the Yale a student who was at Yale with Judge Kavanaugh, that she should come forward and testify as well?
Well, Wolf, I think that's one of the reasons why I am open to this background investigation, the FBI finishing it. I think the FBI, by going in and talking to the individuals who have come forward, is so important. Listen, I was a prosecutor for 10 years. I fought for victims' rights. I know that part of and key to us getting the information we need as senators to make an informed decision is a full investigation, a background check, which is always done on these nominees, and particularly for judges who are going to sit for lifetime appointments. And there should be no difference here.
One final question, Senator, before I let you go. Did you see the interview that Judge Kavanaugh and his wife did on Fox News last night? And if you did, I'd like to get your thought.
I did not, actually. I was doing a town hall last night, a telephone town hall, so I did not have the opportunity to watch it.
Senator, we'll continue this conversation, I'm sure, down the road. Senator Cortez Masto, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Wolf.